Grieving. Have you ever lost a loved one, a friend, had a bad relationship and there was a split? That time between the wonderful relationship and that loss, the period between, is grieving. Some individuals feel like grieving is the worst thing. They try to avoid it at all costs. But I want you to know that that period between having that individual and having that loss, that period is actually a time that God knows and God cares. You have feelings, those emotions begin to run, sadness, sorrow, even anger. But in that period of time, not only does God give you a time to have a process of healing, but He tells you to take those emotions and He gives you a place to take them. He says, take your burdens to the Lord and leave them there. He says to you, I care for you. And so as you are experiencing the loss of a loved one, a friend, or a bad situation, in that period of grief, He says to you, this is not a time that you have been abandoned. This is not a time that you are all alone. In your time of grief, God says, come to me and I will help you heal. For grieving allows us that process of moving from loss to being found, tragedy to normalcy. Take your burdens, your cares, your concerns, yes, your grief to the Lord, and He will heal you.